So just yesterday, I made the breaking news announcement that Prismatic Evolutions had 100% confirmation of having Master Ball and Pokeball reverse hollows. It's a big deal, and I told you guys that since we had that 100% confirmation, which we didn't have before, that I was going to actually pre-order some Prismatic Evolutions. Now, in that video, I told you guys I'm not going to tell you all the information of the stuff I'm pre-ordering, where I'm pre-ordering from, but I will let you guys know that I did place a pre-order for Prismatic Evolutions officially, and yeah, I placed a pretty large order for Prismatic. I'm not going to tell you guys all the details or anything, but I'll give you guys a little bit of information. So, as you're going to see in this video, basically all these products, any product of Prismatic Evolutions is selling anywhere from like 2 to 3 times MSRP or retail. Now, for the product I bought, I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but I was able, after all the shipping fees, whatever you want to call it, I'm only paying a 25% markup on retail MSRP, whatever you want to call it. So I think I did pretty good there. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you exactly what I bought, but I did buy, I would say a pretty good product, and only having to pay in this sort of market condition, like only 25% markup of MSRP retail, I think I did pretty good. I placed a pretty large order. I hope this place doesn't, hose me and cut my orders because they had a decent amount available. I bought a pretty large amount. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, but definitely something does go wrong, I'll let you guys know. But I've bought from this place many times before. Not going to say where, but they are reputable. I've had no problems so far, so hopefully they don't let me down. But yes, I did place a large order, so I'm officially in with you guys. I'm not, no longer just kind of on the sidelines, because before I only had Prismatic Evolutions, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, and surprise boxes from the Pokemon Center on pre-order for Prismatic, but that was it. But I finally pre-ordered a lot of just normal product of Prismatic Evolutions. So I'm finally in with you guys. All you guys that have been hyping this up and telling me you should buy it, it's going to go to the moon, I'm here. So I put my money in, and yes, hopefully I get those products, and yeah, I'll update you guys if I get them or not whenever the day comes, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see if I actually get those. So anyways, just want to update you guys on that I actually did pre-order some Prismatic Evolutions. So now getting on to the main part of the video. Now that we have this 100% confirmation, and you see how I reacted, I did start buying and pre-ordering Prismatic because we have this confirmation, which is a huge deal in my opinion. Where do we go from here? Now that we are not speculating anymore, we're not saying that, is there going to be Master Balls? Is there going to be this and that? We know what's in the set now. So based on this, should you pre-order Prismatic Evolutions at these prices like I did? This is how I'm going to answer this. I wouldn't go all in as of right now, especially at some of these prices. One thing I will say is that there are still some deals out there, 100%. There's still some deals out there from, stores that are pretty big. I've even made a video showing you guys some deals that I would, say that those are good buys. And those are the ones I would probably go heaviest on. Do your math on the price per pack. Honestly, one thing I will recommend, which I did, which I think is, somewhat comparable, is I looked at the 151, all the products of 151, and I saw which ones grew more than others. I saw which ones sold more than others. And that's kind of how I based how I picked the product for Prismatic Evolutions, and which ones I'm guessing is probably going to perform better. And just based on how much I was able to get under market price, I did choose a specific product, and that's kind of what I did for Prismatic. So if you guys out there are looking maybe to pre-order now that you have this confirmation and you're just like me, I would do that sort of research and kind of figure out on the 151 side, because they are both specialty sets, which products are selling the most, which ones seem like they went up more, and just that's sort of the research and math I did to kind of decide what I was buying, and that's what I would recommend to you guys. But if you're gonna just buy from TCG Player, I can't say that even with this confirmation to go all in and go crazy. There is still risk. You guys gotta understand that when you're paying, especially at release, like double or triple MSRP. I know this market is crazy. Yes, things are probably might go to the moon. You still got to be somewhat cautious, right? Yes, supply and everything looks to be an issue. Even when another wave comes out, we don't know what's going on, but it looks bad so far. So I don't want to lie to you guys and tell you guys not to buy anything, because that is a riskier play than just getting nothing as it seems right now. Because if you're able to pick some of these up, for a little bit under market price, which is not hard to do. For example, Elite Trainer boxes right here, you can see they're selling for $110. You can find them at places for $90. It's not that hard. So I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend like some of these YouTubers out there telling you to just buy nothing. It's possible. Maybe someday this goes to $50. But when that day comes, I think Pokemon at that point isn't going to be as hot as it is right now. If that day ever does come, because honestly, I even told you guys this before. Before we even had confirmation of this Master Ball thing, even if it didn't have it or whatever, I said, even at these prices, with this market, I don't think it's gonna really drop crazy. Like honestly, I don't think this will really ever hit retail or MSRP, at least in a very long time. So if you want to sit back and try to wait and play the waiting game, you might be waiting for a while. Or you can do what I'm gonna still do is you can, go to these stores on release day and just hope Walmart, Target, Best Buy somewhere has these. But definitely that's more of a risky play. That was my original plan, but since we had this confirmation, I did decide to pre-order some and I didn't really have to pay that much of a markup. So that's my strategy. All these prices you're seeing here, 110, it can go higher, 100%. But I like for me, I didn't pre-order at these prices. I didn't pre-order these markups. Just in my opinion, it's not worth it to me. If you just want to open some stuff up, sure. I think at this point, since there is confirmation, I think prices are not going to go down any more than they were going to before, especially because we know now that this Master Ball thing is 100% factual. So based on that, I don't think prices we're going to see drops. If anything, I think it's actually going to keep going up, because at this point I honestly thought all these prices you see here we're going to maybe slightly dip at release because all the flipping and stuff. But just because we're like 3 weeks out or something before the release of Prismatic, people now the news is going to spread even more. I know this is pretty new news that we have these Master Balls. But when the news spreads around and more people know that this is 100% a thing that's going to happen on Prismatic Evolutions, I think a lot more people are going to pre-order even more. So I'm not going to sit here and try to scare you or try to make things seem like they're better than they are. Definitely this is big news, and that's why I did what I did, and I'm very happy I did it. So I'm just telling you guys straight up, I think now is not a bad time to pre-order. Definitely price point does matter, because like I said, I'm not paying $110 for an Elite Trainer box. I refuse to pay that. I didn't pay that much on the product I bought. I didn't pay that much of a markup, like I said. So I still would be careful at these price points. Don't get too blinded. Don't just buy anything you see. Look around. There are some stores out there that have some sort of deals that are under market price. Like, please, don't pay $70 for a booster bundle. Like, I understand this is a big news, and like I said, I am pre-ordering stuff, but use your brains. Like, don't go crazy. Like, for example, this price per pack is $12 basically. Like, don't go out and do that sort of thing. There's definitely better deals out there. Do a little bit of research, look around a little bit. You will find deals. Trust me, they're out there. But you do have to do a little bit of looking, because if you're too lazy and just going TCG player, you're paying a huge markup. So that's just my advice. All these products, I would say honestly, you can't go wrong with anything at this point. But definitely, I think there are some products out there that are going to perform better than others. I can make a whole separate video on that. Maybe I can make some sort of tier list video or something in my opinions on the best Prismatic products. I'll probably make a video like that in the future here, just to give you guys an idea of which ones I think are best and why. But yeah, surprise box. I mean, I got only a couple of these from Pokemon Center at MSRP. These are like triple MSRP. This is a product where if it's triple MSRP, I wouldn't pay that, honestly, like triple. Maybe, like I said, I would go for products that aren't marked up as much, like as retailer MSRP. Like what I did, like my strategy when I bought my product, like I didn't pick a product that was marked up a ton, and I was able to get a good deal. I think it's a very good product, but I didn't pay a ton for it, like over what, normal prices. There's this product as well. I think it's very good. It has a binder, 5 packs. The 151 binder collection only has 4 packs, so this has an extra pack, and it's an EV. I think this is a really good box. Then we have these tech sticker collection boxes, or not boxes, blisters. These are just basically 3-pack blisters. Like they're gonna do good. Just any Prismatic product, literally any Prismatic product out there is gonna be good. Just do the math on price per pack. Look at the other things inside of the inside the product. Does it have a binder, poster, and kind of look. I'm going to make a whole separate video probably talking about which products I'm going to recommend, or which products I think are better than others. But literally at this point, anything is good if you can get it for a good price. So just any of these products I'm showing you here, do your research, look around, do a little bit of work, because right now I think people are just buying anything, and don't be one of those people, because like I said, these market prices on TCG Player, you will be able to find them for way under this at some stores. It is possible, some of these stores are going to hose you. Some of these places are going to cut you off. Some of these places are going to take your money for the meantime, and then, cancel your order. It's going to happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. So definitely I would recommend a strategy of ordering from multiple places. That's definitely one of the things people talk about, but don't overbuy, because let's say every single place fulfills your order. If you overbuy, just if you order too much, just 100% saying like, yeah, some of these places are gonna, not fulfill my order, but then they do. You don't want to be in that sort of trouble. Honestly, buying anything at this point doesn't seem like you're going to be in that much trouble as it seems, because the confirmation of the master ball thing. But don't go too crazy. Be smart. Do a little bit of looking. But yeah, don't go. I know now that we have this confirmation, people are even going more crazy, which is why I decided to buy some product. But yeah, just be careful, everybody. I'm not gonna be one of those people to tell you to buy nothing and just keep waiting. You're gonna probably be waiting for a while. Honestly, find some deals. If you find something that's under market by even a little bit, I'd probably buy it. You don't have to buy a ton. Just buy a little bit if you want. Just whatever you guys want to do. Just know the risk and whatever you're doing. Know your financial situation, because yeah, I know people are gonna spend a lot of money, and hopefully you guys don't go too crazy out there. But yeah, just wanted to share my thoughts on prismatic evolutions and how I'm going about investing into this. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.